Well, hi, I'm Amy Strand, and I am here with the wonderful, talented Patti Reilly. Patti, we're happy to have you with us.
Thank you.
But you might have heard by now that after an amazing 11 years at QVC, Patti has decided to move on, and we're excited that we get to have some final words with you before you leave us.
Thank you. I'm honored, actually.
Well, 11 years. Did it
Yeah.
go by fast?
Yes.
It did?
Yeah.
That was a fast answer, too.
No, yes, and which is, I can just get right to it, which is part of the motivation to kind of close this chapter and move on, because it really felt like it went by in a blink of an eye.
Does it
And
feel like you were a different person when you opened the door to when you're closing the door?
Definitely. The viewers can tell you that. I mean, I'd like to think and I'd like to hope that I've grown in good ways, because I think that QVC has allowed me to kind of stretch myself. I think it has been the most amazing experience any woman could ever have. I mean, I've gotten to be a girly girl on the air and discover my passion for beauty and meet really nice people. So it's been amazing.
Well, can we talk about beauty for a second?
Sure.
Because I know there's probably a million people out there who are going to miss the great beauty advice you give us. So I'm going to throw in a question that Patti has no idea is coming to her.
Okay.
In the world of beauty, if you could leave us with one piece of advice, what would you say?
You have to exfoliate.
I love it.
Never
Everybody
go
get
to
your
bed
exfoliator.
with your makeup on. Come on now.
Okay.
And exfoliate.
Well, I
You
like
have
that.
to.
Well,
You have
I
to.
know that you're such a beauty expert, and I'm sure that you've enjoyed the beauty shows.
Yes.
But out of your 11 years, what are some of the best experiences that you've had here?
I've gotten to travel, which has been great. I've been to London, which was amazing.
I didn't know you went to London.
Yes, I did. And within the first couple of years I was here, one of my favorite experiences was going to Jean Bice's house on Thanksgiving, probably like 6 years ago. My sister was able to come, and I mean, what's better than being in the house of Quacker and storybook kind of living environment, and every area of her house is just sheer happiness and joy, and then being around her to boot. That was probably one of my favorite experiences.
Did she cook, or did you guys get takeout?
No, she didn't cook. She had
darn.
it catered, but it was beautiful and it was lovely. She already had her Christmas trees up. I mean, it was just everything about Jean Bice, like all packed into this beautiful house. Yeah, it's fun.
Well, you know, you speak about how Jean Bice is such a wonderful person, but I don't know if everybody realizes all the charity that you do, Patti. You do a lot of charity work. I know you have some things in store. Can you give us an idea of what we have to look for just in your charity work?
I think you know, part of this experience has enabled me to reach out to more people and people to reach out to me when they've needed some help. And if it's the least that I can do, I'm going to be more than happy to do it. And I think that this is going to help liberate and give me a little bit more time to work on those charities. One that I was just kindly asked by Heidi Hamels to be on the Council for the Hamels Foundation, which I'm very excited about. We did a big event last year, and it impacts a lot of the local schools that are underprivileged, and it also impacts a school that is being built in Malawi, Africa. So at the end of the summer, I'll be going to Africa for a couple of weeks, which I'm really excited about,
That is
to
fun.
help work on building the school and meeting the children that will be at this school. And we've already been able to provide them with clean water, and all of that stuff is huge.
That's wonderful.
That's just one, and then there are a few others that I'm really, really involved in and passionate about, so I'm excited to work on those.
Good. Well, you're a busy lady, and I know you always are in touch with your family, too. You have some important nieces and nephews, so family's going to be a big part, too?
Yes, yes.
Good to know, good to know. Well, we have had you, lucky enough, for 11 years, so can you give us just a glimpse of what we can see from Patti Reilly in the future?
Well, I think, you know, it's funny because if you were to ask my parents, you know, when I graduated high school, which was like barely happened by the skin of my teeth.
You didn't like school?
I was not. Girl, I was the one in the corner, like, you know, in timeout, whatever.
You were the
high
talking
school time. I was
girl.
the talker. I was Chatty Patty. I was Smiley Riley. They were
That's
always being
cute.
called in for parent-teacher conferences. I was bad.
Sorry, Mom and Dad.
So
right?
I guess that being said, they'd always said, you know what, you just need to marry somebody rich, like a doctor or a lawyer, because we don't even know what we're going to do with you. So when I auditioned for this job 11 years ago, I mean, it was a dream come true for me. But obviously, I have a voice, and I feel like it's a gift in some ways, and that I'm blessed with. And if in some way I can use my voice to help motivate and inspire people the way that I have gosh, the longest list of people in my life that have inspired me, then that will be very important, and I will consider that a huge achievement.
That is wonderful. That sounds lovely. Well, if we can stay in touch with you, how would we be able to reach you?
Well, I have my own website.
Okay.
It's pattireilly.net.
PattiReilly.net. Everybody remember that.
And then also my Facebook page is up, and everybody, I have to just say, has been so wonderful. I can't even begin to tell you what an amazing audience that we have. I think that's been one of the greatest parts of this journey, is that people that you don't even know that reach out to you to wish you well and say such kind things. I mean, that's huge. They're taking time out of their day to do that, and that goes miles.
Well, you've always taken time out of your day to be such a big part of our lives. You definitely have taught us a lot, and your beautiful face, but your fun-loving personality. You're just such a great gal. So
Thank you.
You really are going to be missed, and we will look for more and bigger and better yet to come from Patti Reilly. So thank you for sharing 11 years with us. We wish you all that's out there. You're going to be fantastic.
Thank you so much, Amy.
You're welcome, honey. You're welcome.
Thank you, everyone.